Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Monday market update. Okay, for Monday, the 20th of October, 2025. As always, you're very welcome here, but just remember that you're always responsible for your own trading decisions. Okay, this is a Ford Motor Company. Okay, they've got their earnings after the close on Thursday. I was kind of just intrigued by this weekly chart here. Once again, all right, $10, right, $10 has been a significant level there. We had a real kind of bit of a false breakout from it there. It was a quite a nice Vulcan trade there, and we've had a bit of a dodgy trend line, but you get the gist, namely that. And if you look back on the charts, every time the price is pushed up, it has failed to make new highs. Okay, and it has been suppressed downwards. But the reason I'm interested in at the moment as well is not only earnings, but just look at that price action there. That we've printed that bearish engulfing candle, bearish key reversal candle because price pushed to a new high and rolled over and closed beneath the low of the previous candle. And I look at us, we're kind of stuck. We're a bit squeezed there by the green 200 and the blue 20. Now, we haven't closed beneath the blue 20 yet and haven't done so for back for about 5-6 months. Okay. But once again, whenever price and moving averages come together, it is normally it is price coiling up. I see it as price getting squeezed before it's about ready to expand higher. And so once again, you look at, well, what could make it move, expand higher, break out of that coil? Well, of course, as I said, we've got numbers on Thursday after close, and I'll be intrigued to see what happens there. Of course, I think we looked at it maybe a week or two ago, and we talked about some of the American automotive companies, okay, are being singed by the collapse of a couple of companies that were dealing with auto loans, etc., and also sort of automotive parts, etc. And that has had kind of a bit of a blowback effect on finance companies. I think last week we looked at Jefferies. That followed through nicely on the short side. But equally, has Ford also caught a piece of that just because, as I said, overall kind of negative market sentiment. So this will be on my watch list. I will wait to see what the numbers are on Thursday and see, is that the catalyst to get us to break out? If the numbers are great, well, I need to see us getting above the weekly 200 period, above that $12.5 mark. Okay, that to me would be bullish in the short term. Okay, once again, I'd want to break through that. On the flip side, if that kind of negative market sentiment comes, if the numbers are poor, if the kind of outlook is poor, I start to look at, well, we need to break that 20, and in which then, I'm looking, can we sort of work our way back down towards that $10, which has, as you can see, has acted as a real magnet over the last year or two. So, yeah, those numbers will give us maybe a bit of clarity.